5 compact cars with diesel engines. 4 are old acquaintances: the Golf, the Focus, the A3, and the Giulietta. And a new contender has joined the race, the next generation BMW 1 Series. Test driver Jörg Malzen says the compact class is the most highly contested market segment in Germany. All 5 candidates have 140 horsepower and diesel engines. The newcomer is the BMW 118D with 143 horsepower. Malzen asked whether 3 extra horsepower is enough to leave the competition behind, but the number 1 in the BMW name says where it's pointed. So the goal is clear. Now the race can begin. The Audi A3 Sportback is the senior in the field. Not flashy, but with lots of convincing arguments in its favor. Fine workmanship, ample cargo space. However, the automatic air conditioning costs 1,425 euros extra, and there's no simpler variant. The chassis offers a ride with comfort and stability, although some critics feel there could be more steering feedback. Jörg Malzen says the Audi A3 may be showing its age, but its body still has plenty to offer. With the next generation A3 in the works, he says, it's still a major contender in the compact segment. Now this car exudes Italian passion. Alfa Romeo's Giulietta. The design is close to perfection, but unfortunately the workmanship isn't. Still, the engine is fun. The dynamic setting gives a turbo overboost to raise the torque by 30 Newton meters. The fun factor can only really be enjoyed in the front, though. The back seats are cramped and not recommended for tall passengers. Jörg Malzen acknowledges that the Giulietta is a bit of an outsider, and although it's technically state-of-the-art, most people buy the car for its design. Just look at the front with the giant Scudetto grille, he says. What a beautiful shape, something for form freaks. The BMW 1 Series has grown up. It's 8.5 centimeters longer than its predecessor, but the interior is still less spacious than, say, the Golf. The BMW is the only rear-wheel drive car in the quintet, and with 105 kilowatts of power, the 118D is 2 kilowatts ahead of its rivals. All models have a driving mode switch. The Eco Pro mode ensures efficient fuel consumption, with air conditioning, seat heating, and engine control reduced to a minimum, which saves 0.3 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. The stats put the BMW well in front, but at 34,400 euros, this test car with all its extras is the most expensive of the 5. Jörg Malzen says the BMW clearly wants to be number 1, in accordance with its name. It's bigger, packed with more technology, and it's more efficient and better overall. Of course, every carmaker claims that, says Malzen. But he warns the Golf and others are tough competitors.
Im Umfeld mit Golf und Co. hat natürlich super harte Konkurrenz.
We've checked out the Audi A3, the Giulietta, and the BMW 1 Series. Now we look at 2 more to complete the quintet. The Ford Focus plays it safe. It's modern, but not flamboyant. The cockpit can be a bit confusing. The handbrake and gearshift positions take some getting used to. Road performance is solid, but although it's been out for a year, the Focus doesn't offer auto start-stop or adjustable suspension as an extra. That means points off in terms of driving comfort. But it gets thumbs up for the nearly 600-kilogram load capacity that makes the Focus a real workhorse. Jörg Malzen sees the Ford Focus as a mainstay of the compact sector. Solid technology packed in a sporty body at a fair price. That's his verdict on the Focus. Then there's the VW Golf. Often challenged, but always setting new standards in the compact class. In fact, it could be said to define the compact class. It performs superbly in all areas, offering the most spacious interior, combined with high driving comfort. The Golf is the great all-rounder and takes a convincing lead in technical areas and in all the categories that buyers are looking for. So here we have the VW Golf, says Jörg Malzen, the 6th edition, Germany's best-selling car. And why? For him, it's the solid construction, the incredible attention to detail, and he doesn't see the Golf being dethroned anytime soon. 5 small family cars with diesel engines face off, and if solid facts are going to decide the race, there can only be one winner. For test driver Jörg Malzen, it's the VW Golf, the defending champion that has the best characteristics. But he was surprised how close the BMW 118D came with its 143 horsepower. Malzen says its rear-wheel drive makes it fun to drive, but the cramped back seats put it behind the Golf. He awards 3rd place to the Ford Focus, which he says offers lots of car for the money. Then the A3, a bit long in the tooth, but still going strong. And in last place, the Giulietta, with technical flaws, but great for style fans. So once again, the Golf has defended its lead. The BMW 1 Series comes in 2nd, but it's definitely snapping at the VW's bumper.